Hey guys, what's going on? Vega here from SerpentX Special Forces, and today I wanted to talk to you about two things. First, 3Commas had an update on around October 24th, 2019, as far as utilizing their free portion of their platform. And the second thing is I want to talk to you about the recent market, I guess you could say pump, rally, whatever it is. But first, let's talk about 3Commas. 3Commas is a bot trading platform, and there's plenty of other choices out there that are very good, have a great user interface, GUI, all that good stuff. 3Commas I personally like, and they have about 120,000 users, registered users, 60 million daily trades, trading volume, as well as they support 23 exchanges. Now, they do have an app, which is nice to use, especially for my smartphone. They do offer various subscriptions. They got the Binance Trader, which used to be called Junior. That was the free version before Junior. Starter, Advanced, Pro. But if you're like me, you're only making small bits and nibbles of profits on certain crypto assets, then the Binance Trader is going to be the one for you because it's free. And what you get access to is the trading terminal, the concurrent take profit and stop loss, custom signals from TradingView, simple bots, short and long algorithms. You can view and copy other bots and have access to composite bots as well. And at the bottom it says BitMEX and Bybit, but, and there's a but there, there's some caveats here. Now, Moonin Papa did do a video about this, which he provides greater detail about the whole transition or partnership or whatever they want to call it. But the caveat is, I used to have a Binance account, and I still have a Binance account, but in order for me to utilize the bots, I have to use the Binance Trader. And the Binance Trader is an active subscription like Junior's. You just go into your exchanges, you add an exchange, and you can start setting up bots, and there you go. But for the Binance Trader, we're going to have to deposit funds. So now we have to move over our funds from whatever our main Binance account is into this Binance Trader, which has its own addresses for every currency that you have. So you're going to have to copy the address, show QR code, and move funds from your main Binance account or whatever Binance account that you have over to the Binance Trader account in order to set up your bots. That is a caveat in itself, because when you send funds, you're going to incur fees and you're going to have to wait transaction times. To reduce that, one recommendation I might have, and this is just an example, is you may want to think about consolidating all your funds into something like Litecoin, and then sending or withdrawing Litecoin and depositing into your Binance Trader account to reduce the fees you would see, as well as they got decent transaction times, not the fastest but decent, just to get all the funds over here, and then you can use Smart Trade to break up those funds. If you want to do it that way, you just might want to consider maybe choosing maybe 3, 2, or 1 currency to consolidate everything into, withdraw it, and bring it over to the Binance Trader, then break it up into whatever you want. But you can use Smart Trade once you get things over here to break up your funds, your currency, into specific assets, and then kind of go from there. Next, you're going to have to redo your bots, and you don't have to redo them from scratch or rebuild them from scratch. But what you can do is this bot right here, this BTC long, BTC USDT long, is set up only under Binance main. You see the exchange right here, Binance main. That was my main. Instead of editing, because you won't be able to change the exchange, the drop down is grayed out, you're going to have to hit copy, and then when you copy it, you'll be able to choose Binance Trader. So you're just copying everything that you already had on that set up on that bot over to your new Binance Trader exchange. So those would be the two things that I would recommend doing: consolidating funds to withdraw from your main Binance or whatever Binance account you have. You may have multiple, and bringing it over to your Binance Trader, so that way you can start utilizing those bots again. And then you're going to need to reconfigure your bots or copy your configuration, so that way you can utilize it with the Binance Trader account as well. So basically I had to set up or copy most of my bots onto the new Binance Trader exchange, because you can't just choose the drop down. I don't know why it's grayed out. And 3Commas, if you watch this, if we could possibly choose that drop down and just quickly choose the exchange that we want to apply that bot to, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm not sure if there's a security issue with that or what, but that would be an ease of use application. But everything's moved over. I set up my bots. I'm starting to train all that stuff. And 3 commas is easy to use. They have a great GUI, great user interface. I think it's very user friendly for a novice to advanced user can utilize all the features within it. You can easily go over to bots if you don't know how to set up bots yourself and you see some other people are doing pretty decent. You can look at some of the bots they have, view config, copy, change a few parameters, the amounts, stop losses, whatever you want, and then just go. So it's a very good platform and it's free to use. But now that free version has changed, in order to use it, you're going to have to do the steps that I mentioned before. Moving forward, let's talk about crypto in general. Bitcoin had a nice little rally starting about the 25th, and here we are on the 27th, and we're at 9,600. So we were around 7,400 around the 24th, low volume, nothing going on, which is not good. We need the volume to pick up. But when it's low volume and somebody drops a big bank, that easily can be manipulated. We see somebody start making big buys, right? Now, my speculation is the reason we had this pump is because President Xi from China basically said, hey, we seized the opportunity to utilize blockchain, and a bunch of the companies or tech entrepreneurs are just like, oh, well, we can use blockchain to monitor transactions, to monitor products, different transportation, different applications, blockchain that could be utilized for, and that kind of prompted a spur, like, oh crap, China's all about it. China's all about blockchain, and here we are in a country in the USA where, unfortunately, we have people in leadership that are not fond of cryptocurrency or blockchain technology. So we see China get enthusiastic about cryptocurrency. We got a nice little pump here. Well, guess what? The 24th is right here. The 25th is the next day. And I remember getting emails, and I'm pretty sure a number of us got emails from 3 commas saying, hey, your subscription ends in 5, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days. So the 24th came around. I'm a family man. I'm doing my thing, for my children, for my wife. And the reason I utilize 3 commas is because I don't have time to day trade. I work a full-time job. I got my family. I got everything I got to do on a regular basis. I don't have time to day trade. So I like to set up and configure everything so that way I can maximize my profits. Because if you're just sitting there with bags and you're hodling for life and hoping that one day it blows up and then you can convert those bags into fiat again, good for you. That's one strategy. But a good strategy would be, as a miner specifically, which I am, I mine the currency and then I use 3 commas to maximize profits, just taking little chunks, shorts, longs, trying to get more of a certain asset or currency. Well, the 24th or the 25th comes along, my bots aren't working. And this pump happens, and I just missed out on all that opportunity to long, which sucks. Now, of course, this pump unfortunately caused some of the alts to diminish against the BTC value, but they're picking back up, and we really need Bitcoin to gradually pump up, not just a rip off to the moon, because when it does that, it kills all the alts. But it's leveling off. We were around 9,200 this morning, right? Yeah, around 9,200 this morning, and now we're at 9,600. So we're seeing some pretty decent gains. It's nice to see China being enthusiastic about blockchain technology. Hopefully we can see more countries get into it and want to utilize blockchain and the overall cryptocurrency space as a whole. But Binance is still free. You're just going to have to do some changes to it. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and take care of that, because your bots are not working if you have not updated or changed your subscription plan, as well as move funds over. And secondly, let's see what crypto does. I mean, we got 200 days to the halving of Bitcoin. We were having a nice little depression going on here. We just kept dropping, boosting up, dropping. So we'll see how things go. I look forward to the overall space continuing to grow as new companies come in, as blockchain is utilized, as the crypto space grows as a whole, because it's still new compared to other markets, and I expect good things out of it. So definitely do me a favor, hit the like button on your way out, and subscribe for more content like this. My channel isn't just about crypto, which is why my name, the word crypto is not in my name. I do things for various technology devices, video cards, CPUs, laptops, anything I can get my hands on or have the capability or can afford to buy, to test, tear down, or to benchmark. But yeah, subscribe for content if you like anything I just mentioned, as well as crypto. And you guys have yourself a good weekend. It was a good weekend overall, especially because of this pump. We'll see how things pan out, see how things go. And you take care of yourself. I'll catch you in the next one.